Senator Cheptuma William. Actually, Senator Cheptuma, I cannot see you on this list.
But
Are you coming through the back door? Okay, proceed.
I'm there, Mr. Speaker. My mic is on. It is on. Mr. Speaker, I arise to support this motion. Mr. Speaker, the 4 members are respected members of this House. And Mr. Speaker, having been in National Assembly for 3 terms, I understand their responsibility very, very important, and I think they have the capacity and what it takes for them to play the role of the speaker and of the role of to serve as the speaker's panel. So, Mr. Speaker, I support.
Thank you. I can see there are no other interests on this, so the mover to reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank my colleagues for accepting actually the nomination of these 4 senators so that they can serve together with you and the substantive speaker in leading this House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senators, I now put the question that pursuant to Standing Order 20, the Senator approves the nomination of the following senators to serve in the Speaker's panel and to further preside over the Senate in the absence of the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, pursuant to Article 1071C of the Constitution and Standing Order 18 of the Senate. 1. Senator Wakili Hilary Kiprotich Sigei, Senator Veronica Dabiru Nduati, Senator Abdul Mohamed Haji, Senator Catherine Muyeka Muma. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, motion, approval of senators to serve in the Procedure and Rules Committee.
Yes, majority leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order number 191-2D and 199, the Senate approves the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Procedure and Rules Committee, in addition to senators specified in Standing Order number 191-2, that is A, B, and C. That is 1, Senator Sheikh Mohammed Abbas; 2, Senator Joseph Nyutu Ngugi; 3, Senator Beth Kalunda Siengo. Mr. Speaker, this is another very important committee. This is a committee, actually, if you are to frame this House as a house of contest, then this is a team that lays down the rules upon which we do our battles or contest. It's a very important committee, Mr. Speaker. I know by tradition we have hardly ever revised or amended our standing orders midway through a term of parliament, but given that there is a tradition that has been set, Mr. Speaker, where we amend our standing orders at the end, most of the time, at the end of a term of parliament. And on most occasions, lessons learned are sometimes not applied or are left to the relative wisdom, Mr. Speaker, of the 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 members that are in this particular committee. And that disadvantages members. I'm sure, Mr. Speaker, I can see this House is full of men and women of great wit and wisdom. If maybe in the course of the work that has been done the last few days, somebody has noticed something about a particular standing order and you say, we feel that this needs to be changed, you can approach our colleagues who are in the Procedure and Rules Committee. They can have a deliberation. They'll bring a motion to the House. If this House agrees with whatever they are proposing, then the standing orders stand amended. We don't do it a lot of the time, because it's not good to change rules midway, Mr. Speaker, but sometimes it becomes necessary. And that is the essence, alongside many other duties that are listed in Standing Order number 191, Mr. Speaker, of this particular committee. Therefore, just as in the previous one, I please request my colleagues that we hold on to many discussions about it. If we can carry on with the speed as we are doing, Mr. Speaker, then I see us concluding on the very important business that we have, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to request the Leader of Minority to second this particular motion.
Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to second this motion to approve the senators to serve in this Procedure and Rules Committee. I think the senators mentioned herein, namely Sheikh Mohammed Abbas, John Dutungugi, and Beth Siengo, are very capable senators who can handle this committee. And I believe they'll do a good job. And therefore,